West Ham have just been defeated by Brighton 1-0 at the Amex Stadium thanks to that man, Glenn Murray, who has now played West Ham 8 times, scored 6 goals, and starting 5 times. I mean, who goes into a game with those stats and doesn't man mark that player? Why do West Ham come across or have these players in the history that love to score against us? And recently they've been the Lukakus of the world and the Michael Owens of the world. Just man mark the guy. Although it did look like we tried on some occasions, and players like Balbuena just weren't up to scratch tonight. It was probably his worst game in a claret and blue shirt. If you clock the highlights, you'll see that he kept losing Murray. It wasn't just him; it was Zabaleta. Murray didn't look like the 30-plus-year-old striker that has been a seasoned pro in the Premier League. He looks like he was a young, vibrant, big centre forward who was really up for it. Although maybe his experience played a part in today and really highlighted to players like Balbuena that, you know, this is the Premier League, welcome to the Premier League, because I will run you ragged, and that's what he did. He did. I don't care what anyone says. He absolutely did. I don't get it. What is about West Ham when we come up against sides that are within what we call that, you know, certain ability in the league, the same ability in the league. You know, we come up against these sides and we just don't seem to continue with what we have done over the past 4 games. We didn't defend as a unit. We didn't attack as a unit. We did have possession. There's no ifs or buts about it. We held really well possession, and we did sometimes progress really forward, going really well, and didn't have the finishing touch, which you would have put down to a bad day at the office normally if we had not been beaten 4 games at the start of the season. Because if we hadn't been beaten 4 games at the start of the season and we had lost tonight, you'd have put that down to being a bad day at the office. But unfortunately we have. So you'd expect us to come into this game raising our levels to the same levels that we did against Manchester, Chelsea and Everton, but we didn't do that. We absolutely went into this game being cocky. We went into this game underestimating Brighton. We did not think they were up to it. They've not held a clean sheet all season. You know, they've not had a bit of a shaky start, I suppose, similar to ourselves, and we underestimated them, and we shot ourselves in the foot massively tonight. Massively. We had a great opportunity to get more confidence moving into the international break, which would have been ideal, but unfortunately we haven't. I thought Dunk and Duffy were decent for Brighton at the back, although a player that would have made a difference in my opinion, shooting the messenger, I don't really care, Andy Carroll. It was a game that personally I thought was made for him, because he would have caused havoc to those 2 lads at the back, and players like Anderson and Yarmolenko would have put the ball on his head every single time in the box, and they would just caused havoc. But it wasn't meant to be. He's not fit. He's never fit. So it's another world I'm talking in, I suppose. But I do think it was a sort of game for him. And I suppose looking at tonight's game, you also realise how much you miss Lanzini, the creativity in the middle of the park. I mean, I'm not going to shoot down Noble, Reece, and Obiang, although I do think Obiang had one of his worst games for West Ham tonight. But you know, we do miss that creativity in the middle of the park. There's no ifs or buts about it. Felt sorry for Arnie. I thought he'd done really, really well. But like I said, he was just missing maybe that little bit of support up top. We did have our chances, and then any other day we'd have put them in the back of the net. Balbuena header, glancing header across the goal, and Arnie's chance at the last minute to equalise. But you know, bad day at the office, but we can't really be affording any more of these bad days at the office. I just don't get how West Ham. I'm just disappointed. That's a good word to sum up today's game. I am massively disappointed because we have performed really well over the last 4 games. Bless me, and we can't line up away from home at Brighton and even just raise our game to the same level. That's, again, we would have just asked for the same level ability to be raised, and we just did not do it. We were confident, overconfident, underestimated Brighton. We were cocky, and tonight, after that performance, we deserved to lose, which is something I hate to see. But anyway, that's part and parcel of being a West Ham fan, I suppose. Make sure you subscribe to our channel and stay strong, because we've got Tottenham coming up. Let's take this international break as a positive, and yeah, move forward. So come on, you Irons.